Feels 90s.
Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond, to Camaraderie and Shenanigans. I know.
Shenanigans.
We don't have a Zach or a Brittany to call out the and Shenanigans.
He just did it.
There.
You don't pay attention to me. It's fine.
Welcome. I'm a bad DM.
Bitch.
Bitch. Yeah, welcome. As you can tell, Zach and Brittany are not here as they are in the middle of Tech Week for a show that they're in. So they are busy for the next week.
They're actors.
Lauren is feeling better and back at the table.
Yeah.
But she's sitting over here.
And I believe this technically puts out us almost everyone who's in the Feylands is at the table for the first time in a very long time.
Get back
Will
from
That's
we
exciting.
ever get everyone at the table for this arc? I don't think we will. All right.
Stupid life.
I don't believe we have any announcements for today. So with that, I would like you all to sit back,
Kick-ass
relax,
gummies. But
grab a what?
kick-ass gummies.
We do have kick-ass gummies. Oh, the gummies!
The fucking gummies.
Let me pull up the information on that.
Can you see this? Chat?
Can you see just a...
Black
see,
box.
Looks like an amorphous
It
blob.
does look like
You
an
have to
amorphous
take
blob.
it out.
All right, you do it.
Psycho.
It seems
It's
like a
also
lot of
probably
work.
better to put it up to the player cameras, though.
True.
Oh yeah, that's a good
They're
point.
much better quality.
Show them the eggs.
The eggs.
We partnered with the
them the
3D food company. I believe Brittany talked about it in our last session.
Blue raspberry.
Is it autofocusing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Show them the
Look
gelatinous
at this
cube.
owlbear.
Oh, look at the owlbear.
We partnered with 3D
Oh,
Food
actually,
Company
that's a good
some time
owlbear.
ago
Fucking red owlbear.
to
Yeah, that thing.
show off
Jesus.
these killer gummy molds that they have for us. You're gonna have to go a little more forward.
I'm
Nothing
doing
is
it. I'm
popping.
doing a thing.
You're done.
Oh.
Yeah, no one can see anything.
I'm eating it.
The stupidest.
Wait. Oh, I was way too.
You were way too close.
forward.
I'm a dragon. Hello.
Yeah, they gave us these really cool gummy molds. Lauren made them.
It did.
We will have some more behind the scenes information on
Very
the
good.
making process.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I like the lime one.
They
yeah.
were way bigger than I expected them
Yeah.
to be.
That's what she said. Literally, she
Hey.
did. No, she did
I did.
20 minutes ago.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
yeah,
a that you missed it. That was there. There we go.
Oh, wow. Man, dropping the ball, Lauren.
I am old now, so I don't know what's happening.
Oh, and it's Lauren's birthday today.
Oh,
There
that's
it is.
true.
There's the.
Happy birthday, Lauren. Wait, what the fuck? How did I not know that?
Because you don't care about me.
Because you're a bad friend.
It's just
You're
going
a bad
down the line.
DM. You're a bad DM and a bad friend.
I can do it right now. I'll fucking fire.
Don't do this to me, Paul. I made so many mistakes in my life. I just can't. I can't tonight.
You guys, I'm
Sit
almost
back.
as old as
Relax.
Paul now.
No one is as old as me.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
Hey,
Here's the magic pen that erases.
What are you doing?
I don't care about your magic pens.
This opening is pure chaos.
anyway,
To think that Zach's the one keeping us sane.
we had partnered with the 3D Food Company.
actually
They
have
sent us
things
these
to say.
molds, they sent us the recipe and everything to make these cool little critters.
Dungeon treats.
Dungeon treats. This is the Monster Edition. It's on their Kickstarter right now. I believe they're still live, but it's already, all the goals have already been met, so they're just doing stretch goals at this point. So if you just want cool shit,
Oh, it's a mimic.
definitely back them.
That's dope.
Candy
There's
for your
mimics, there's
friends.
gelatinous cubes, mind flayers,
It's a mind
Owlbear.
flayer.
a bunch of your classic monsters.
That's rad.
There's dice molds.
Yeah, there's the dice too. You have like all the dice too. It's pretty
molds
cool.
molds for like dragon eggs.
Comes with everything you need.
a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah. So go check them out. Check them out on Kickstarter.
Bring treats to your table.
Bring treats to
Get
your table.
inspiration. And if they don't give you inspiration, you have a bad DM. You should probably quit.
I give inspiration. I give inspiration. You can't have that one on me. I give inspiration.
Okay, I'm gonna add inspiration right now.
You all have a room
Yeah,
inspiration.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You get all the inspiration.
Done. Add it.
Basically, I
Fine.
managed the
Do
entire
I get
night.
extra,
Yeah,
extra
exactly.
inspiration for my birthday?
Double Oh!
Yeah.
I'll say yes.
You're the best DM ever!
On the day of your birthday, yeah,
fair.
I'm gonna give you inspiration.
Wait, it
For
has to
sure.
be
I'm
on the
gonna
day of your
use it
birthday?
on something
It has.
stupid.
Well, I will say like if it's within
That's
the
the true
area,
player's
that's
way.
fine. But especially if it's on your birthday. Holy cow!
So let's play D&D.
Let's play.
Come January.
Absolutely. Without further ado, I'd like you all to sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for camaraderie and shenanigans.
Over again. Like Bart Simpson.
Like good DM, bad DM, and just like tally marks.
Ooh, that would be actually.
Or we can throw things at... No, we shouldn't throw things at you.
No, we all
I'm
have
gonna
darts sticky darts that we throw for each column.
No real darts. Anyways.
Just
I'm reading a
Dominic.
book that ruined darts for me recently. So
Oh no.
hello. Previously,
It's going so good, everybody.
camaraderie and shenanigans. The party has slowly been gathering back together. On the material plane, the professor, Rangwin, and Nesta rested for the evening, but not before the professor gathered a third-level spell at will. Resting and waking up in the evening, you attempted to jostle Mavi Dorn via ritual out of the stupor that she'd found herself in. Not finding any success in that, you had elected to make your way to the Feylands and confront Heather of the Autumn Court on just what exactly had transpired.
I mean, that's kind of aggressive. It's more going to be a grovel, really.
A groveling. I use my action to grovel.
Sorry we did the opposite of what you asked us to do.
Meanwhile, in the Astral Sea, Frognan met an unlikely ally. A lion-like elf.
Aslan?
Nimian.
Oh, sorry.
And his crew, along with his 2 children. Though initially Frognan was trepidatious to start things off, after a long rest and some new spell slots and spells, he was ready to greet the morning and his new ally, maybe, with open arms. Nimian and Frognan decided to make their way through the Astral Sea, locating a portal that took them to the Feylands, and traveled through it. Disembarking their ship, they landed on the side of the Spring Court, making their way through this circus tent carnival fair, approaching the massive tent in the circle of this space. You pulled back the curtain, spotlight was on, and the show seemed like it was about to begin. But before we jump into that, we will move back.
To groveling.
Well, to teleporting.
En route to groveling.
En route to graveling.
En route.
Why does that sound like a punk band?
En route to gravel. A pretentious punk band.
Professor.
That's me.
You have
We're black anymore.
your amulet. Begins to spin, rotating. Please make me your check. I believe it's an Arcana check.
Yep.
It's my call. Damn it.
That's a cool 25.
25.
Jesus.
Plenty. More than enough to go exactly where you need to go. To the now newly located city of Auburn.
It's going to specifically my family's home.
Rocketing through past plains and bursting through barriers, you appear with that gentle autumn breeze, cobblestone beneath your feet, and that scent of apple and cinnamon, and freshly baked bread permeates the air around you.
And death.
As fire. No. As you're home. You're home away from home. Away from home. Oh, you're home away from home, away from home. Homeception. Anyways.
How many homes do I have?
3.
I don't need that many.
What is there for?
One in each court.
Yes.
I don't know.
Looking about the space, you see civilians moving about their
Wait, is
Day-to-day
it just
life.
Daniel or
No,
is
it's
it?
both of you.
Okay, it's all 3 of us.
You, me,
Semolina
Semolina.
as well.
Dwarf.
A dwarf. As you permeate through the space, she kind of, wow, and proceeds to vomit on the ground, having never hopped through planes before. Retching,
You'll get used to that.
I'm fine. Everything's good.
And first things first, I'm going to try and locate a family member.
Alright. You turn around and your parents' home is right there in front of you. Coming through the door, you look through. Doesn't seem like anyone's home at the moment.
Shit. That's odd that even Mother's not home. All right, let's go into town. See if we can get the lay of what's happened as we make our way to Heather's tree castle. I'm not sure what to call it.
Palace. The court.
Yes.
I will follow your lead, because the last time I saw Heather, she was not too impressed.
That's true.
Well, let's hope there are more concerning. Well, hopefully that's old news now.
Is there anything I should be aware of? Local laws, things I should or shouldn't be doing?
Okay, I'm going to give you a very condensed version of the 101 lecture that I gave them. And from my bag, I pull out a miniature rotating chalkboard that has the same lesson, but written in very small writing.
Uh-oh. Oh, gosh.
This is how we learn.
Are you a quick learner?
Classes.
Sure.
All right.
She's high charisma and wisdom.
I'm basically going to tell her, don't give up your name and all of that.
The
No,
same Fey
so-
lecture
yeah.
you gave us.
Etc. Etc. Etc.
I'm going to say, my name is Fragnand.
Works for me.
It's just Frognand, but with an
Yes.
Frag out.
A. Fragad.
Stupid.
God.
I'm
about
definitely
to
going to
blow up.
forget that.
Yeah.
So forgetful.
What the frag is going on right now?
You're not even there.
Kyle's spirit's just like,
Got him.
Make no comments.
I don't think Hylas has ever gone.
"Whoa, dude, you guys are back!
Oh, shit.
As
No.
a familiar voice
No.
permeates the air.
Oh, this-
Shit.
Chet was left in the autumn court.
Okay.
Actually, wait. No.
What's up, my guys?
Chet!
It's
This is-
been like a day.
This is actually great. So it's been a day.
Yeah?
Since I need to know what has happened within the last 24 hours. What has transpired?
Oh, shit. Dude, something's gone on.
Yet to tell me.
Yeah, Kylas, like, showed up recently and was like, you need to, like, go to the court. and-
Go to what
Okay.
court?
The fifth court. Well, it's not a fifth court yet, but he's, like, trying to
Oh,
make
so
a fifth
in the
court.
bogs.
Yeah, I guess so. That's where they said Heather needs to go. But not just Heather, like all of them. They spent a little while kind of like deciding like terms of their arrival and like rules and stipulations.
Have
But
they left already?
no, they're still convening right now. They're at the tree if you want to go there.
Wait, this tree?
Yeah.
Heather's still here.
Yes. They haven't left yet.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. We need to move.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime, dude.
Take chat with you.
I'm coming with you.
What?
Here we go.
I expected him to just follow anyway, so. Okay, let's make our way to.
Semolina's just looking at Chet, just like. Could not be more
Oh,
perturbed by
Chet,
this
this is Fragmam? Fragmam Chet.
What's going on, Fragmam? She's like, yep, Fragmam. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
You know how it is, Chet.
Yeah, fake names and whatnot. All right, let's go. Wow, Zach really was keeping us together.
I think this is going great so
I don't
far.
understand. He took it all. He like put all that energy out, so we had to
We had to keep him.
in line.
Okay.
Yes, he will follow you
Yeah,
as well
I
as
will
a
start
number of
making my
others.
way towards the court.
Making my way towards court.
Do you follow?
Yes.
Semolina comes with. As you guys are wandering along, you do pass by a few of the local guard in the area who do kind of stop and look at you. They're kind of... One of them whispers to the other. The other looks
What
back.
form are you in right now?
I'm in my Ranguin form. My typical Rangoon form.
Mm-hmm.
My changeling, my actual form.
The wanted criminal form,
Yes.
technically. Who isn't supposed to be here, technically.
Why not?
You guys are out supposed to be getting the
Yeah,
Princess
we
of the Lord.
did that for all they know.
Maybe. Yes. Chet and Fragmam, Princess and the Lord.
That's who it is.
But you're catching eyes. You're catching stares.
They want to catch some hands if they keep staring.
If anybody like moves or like stares like a little too much, I may say something. But unless
Okay. As you guys are trekking along, you do see the massive circular oak tree cut off at the top, creating the court. There are multiple guards who have gathered at the base of the tree. You're probably counting well around 20, 25 guards who are standing there, blades sheathed, looking out around the space. And as you all approach, they kind of square up a bit and they're just like, hold.
not holding, just walking forward. Like
I'll hold.
I'm answering, but I'm fully intent on just moving through them.
Okay.
I need to speak with the queen now. It is urgent.
They part to the side.
I'll kind
You
of,
keep walking.
I'll chase after him then.
You run right into the tree's base. As there are no doors into the tree. And they're like,
You would know that though, right?
let's try that again. What business do you have here? You and your ally here are supposed to be out looking for someone.
Yes, we are. And I need to let the queen know about how our journey got horrendously derailed and give her inside information on what is going on within this new court that's being made within the bog. And I know everything that needs to be known about that because I was there because we got derailed into said bog.
Persuasion with advantage.
I'm not good at talking to people.
Yeah, you got advantage.
15.
Was the DC. He knows who you are. It's not like you're some stranger coming up here. But he was just like, you're not supposed to be here, technically. He
No,
kind
I'm very aware of that.
He looks around. All right. We'll look in. He kind of puts his hand on the tree. And in a bit of a flashing back moment, you remember the other tree of something reaching out and pulling you inside of it, as this tree essentially has done the same thing before.
Gross. No, I hate that.
Though rather than something reaching out, the tree simply parts and lets you in.
Now my home tree's ruined.
Walking in, the labyrinthine design going up along the walls and upside down, though gravity stays exactly the same. No matter which direction you move into, you extend all the way up. You are coming along as well. Chet kind of disappears at some point in the middle of being in the tree. Semolina is close behind you as well.
I will assume for right now that it'll be him in front, Semolina, and then me in the back to make sure Semolina doesn't fall behind.
Fair enough. You guys crest to the top of the tree, the wood stretching and pulling apart as you come to the top, and it is raised voices all around. Someone shouting conversation down in this direction, another individual calling this one a coward, and Heather is simply sitting there just head in hand trying to process and think as much as they can. Your father is there as well, who is caught in debate, but isn't necessarily screaming at anyone. Your father has always had a bit of a cooler head on his shoulders than some other folk. I also realize I need to bring some up. Where'd it go? There you are. Just so that I know everyone who's present at this court. You also see Vander. who is currently sitting down, who has kind of just been watching all this arguing unfold, it seems.
Love Vander.
I'll make my way over to Vander. I don't know what he's
I'm
going to do, but...
actually going to do that. As
Okay.
Okay. Everyone barely notices your arrival. A few people clock you, but there's more pressing things to scream about. And as you two approach, Vander kind of looks down and sees you two, and a bit of an eyebrow raise pops up. You
Vander, can you get this room's attention? I need to speak.
Sure. He starts to grow in size, branching up into 20, 25 feet tall as he transforms into his hulking bear form. And the weight of his stance below the tree begins to tip and tilt as chairs begin to slide and lean.
That's awesome.
And everyone starts to quiet down a bit. And he just lets out this barreling bear roar. Echoing through, the birds fly away, and he starts to lower back down as the tree slowly lists back into its central space, and he sits down. They're back.
Hi!
Heather, at this point, is just glaring at you incredulously.
He's Professor. This is your moment.
I will step forward into the center of the room.
I'll just step behind him.
And I'm going to, kneeling down on both knees, essentially. Or at least take one knee.
And then when he kneels and I get revealed behind him, I just take an awkward step to the left.
I'm thinking kind of like the nightly kneeling
Yes.
down to the
My queen, I've returned.
I'm just seeing, I'm seeing her just disappear, and then you drop down. She's like, "Fuck!" God damn it!
I duck for a second, and then I'm like, no, I'll just...
You hide behind Semolina, who is shorter than you. You drop to your knee.
My queen, forgive this intrusion. However, I fear that there is much that I need to atone for. Before that, I have very relevant information to the situation that is happening within the courts, if you'll permit me.
There's a moment before an individual, Master Kyrgyz, the Rock Collective man, kind of...
Why aren't you all supposed to be gone?
I am talking to the queen!
Since she did not speak and is holding her tongue in this moment, I have just as much right to speak in here as you do, fool.
I'm just going to be staring at Heather and ignore him.
Heather, send him away. He has no respect for reform. He has no respect for counsel. He has no respect for propriety. He has one and one singular target he wishes to speak with. You. And while that is all fine and fair, you represent a council.
He sits back. Some of the other Earth Elemental individuals kind of...
I
knock
have
against the
not
ground.
requested specific audience. I am simply addressing the most important and pertinent individual in this room at this time, and what it pertains to. Obviously, the information that I have pertains to Hills, not even just this court, but all of the courts.
Roll a persuasion check.
Professor Big Mad.
15 again.
15.
My statement stands. Queen of Autumn, you represent a court. Speak with him in private if you wish, but we have matters to discuss today.
Heather sits, contemplating. She looks over at your father. I'm frustrated. Chronicles brings up a valuable point. But I do think it would be foolish to send him away without hearing a bit. Speak. Though know you have limited time.
Yes, my queen.
Curtis kind of
Grumble, grumble.
like gravel under feet.
I'll stand up. If it pleases to this entire council, I have heard tell of the uprising of a supposed fifth court within the Deadland Bogs.
Aye, we've received the message as well.
I speak to you now because I was there. I know firsthand who and what it is. In brief, and I say this full well that I am a part of those who were fooled by this, but Kylis, my nephew, tricked all of us. In our journey to find the Duke and Princess, we were led astray into the Deadland Bog while traversing the Shadow Trails. Once in there, we decided to head to the center, as there was no way out. We encountered the hag that was imprisoned there. And some of us were tempted into making deals with her. But those points are of least concern. Kylis stepped forward and made his own deal, not with the hag, but with the cauldron itself that resides within.
Actually, well, to note, no one really says anything. Heather is the only one who has any mote of a reaction.
What's the reaction?
It's like the wind was taken from her. It's very...
And I have no idea how or what has happened, but he has essentially taken the place of said hag. The deals that we made were now beholden to him instead of her. We were able to break out of them. We are not beholden to him in any way.
And what of the hag?
She escaped. As Kylis turned on us after he started to reveal his plans.
What are his plans? Summoning a fifth court, crowning himself king.
As long as I have known him, Kylis has sought power and his own machinations, and he has never divulged any of them. There is one person who knows, who is unfortunately not among us, but will hopefully be able to come back here soon. Our other companion, Frognet.
He's alive then?
Yes, we know him to be alive. And all that I got from him before I was able to escape, and he seemed to try sacrificing himself to try and stop Kylis. All he said was, Kylis is evil, and I was right. Which I have been very untrusting of him for a very long time, and I thought things were getting better. I was hoping things were getting better. But he deceived me along with everyone else. And I assure you, whatever he presents will only be for his own good, for his own service, and his own purpose. He sees everything and everyone as pawns to be used. And now that he has attained this sort of power from the cauldron, even queens of courts are tools on the chessboard. That being said, we deviated from our mission of finding the pair. I'm not sure how pertinent those are, but if that still needs to be done, then I will see to it.
How did you leave the Deadland Bogs?
I'm not sure if it was a last act of kindness or just a thought of, you're not a problem for me anymore, so why deal with you? But after taking over the power from the cauldron, we felt our ties to the bog severed, and I was able to plane shift out.
All right. We, this council, and others, other councils as well, received a summons to the Deadland Bogs that Kylus would be pulling in his forces, stopping the spread of the Deadland Bog, so long as all 4 of the queens were to be brought in for a conversation. A creation of a 5th court. I've had the most amount of hesitation in going. The problem is, the other 3 are ready to go.
The other 3 don't know what they're getting into. His ideals, his wants and desires run incredibly deep. We found things back at home that he has been planting since the beginning. I think he is strange for someone who has so much hatred for the gods, but there is one, or at least the start of a religion, not necessarily in his name, but a name that we used collectively, the Obsidian Wind. I don't understand why someone who hates gods would create a religion, but
What do people of peace create to keep that peace? Weapons?
I know I spoke of him in a certain capacity before. It is all wrong, and if you give him even the slightest, he will attempt to take all.
He's still technically bound to me.
I was actually curious about that, if there are any repercussions for directly going against what we set out to do. Is unequivocally, that is, well, a failure, and he is absolutely absolved accomplishing that.
It's something I could try to pull on. But it's not something I could do from this far away. Not with the amount of power he's attained.
Your Majesty, I
Roll the persuasion check. As you might be the last person she wants to hear talk right now.
Is that cocked or
That's
do you think
cocked.
that's fine?
That's a nice cock.
Okay.
oh, thank you.
It's a nice cock.
Hot.
That's a nice cock.
It's my birthday.
It's my
Not a birthday 20. Sorry. It's,
You're mad at this.
I know.
You had one job
It's to roll nat 20s.
that you gave yourself at the start of this.
As you do this, you roll the nat 20, you get to speak, but she... And you feel the front of your leathers pulled forward, and you are dragged into the middle of the court and brought to your knees as she holds you there from a distance.
That's with a nat 20.
You would have died.
No, she would have just... She would have... Like, yes, you get to be in this. I also still hate you.
Yeah.
That doesn't change with a nat 20.
Okay, obviously, last person you want to hear from. I apologize. I don't... Professor, forgive me.
You have
Do you-
seconds, daughter of
Do
the
you-
queen.
Really think going to the Deadland Bogs with... Could the rest of you really trust each other? To show up? Like... I'm sorry, all I'm trying to say is... Don't go anywhere near my mother.
She lets go. Your mother is the least of my concerns right now.
It's the hag, isn't it?
Yes. Her not being on this plane of existence, she's what tempered the cauldron. I don't know what the relationship is between it and Kylus now. But the cauldron and the hag didn't get along, and that was to her benefit.
So, who's more dangerous, the hag or the cauldron?
The cauldron by far. If my sisters are going, they need my help. We've had our altercations, sure, and there are things that I won't forgive them for. But if we're not all there, it took all of us to bind someone to that cauldron. If anything were to go wrong, and I'm not there,
Interesting.
I don't know what can happen. And I'm not ready to risk it.
Look, obviously I don't know Kylus like I thought I did. One thing that I'm pretty certain about is that he hates conflict. Well, as far as like on a meta scale. He wants peace in his own weird, twisted way.
He told me he wants to unleash chaos.
Okay,
And
so
destroy-
conflicting
It
opinions.
sounds like there's not much you can trust no matter which way he swings.
That's the bulk of the point, yes.
Oh, God. This swings both ways.
Look, I would like to help. I know that sounds probably somewhat unbelievable to you, but I am very much here in the Feywild to get away from my mother, to sever the ties that bind me. That's not the life I want. I never wanted that. I just want to make my own choices. I'm not pledging myself to you, but I will help.
I don't ask for your servitude. Let me explain what's currently going on. The stipulations and commands at request. As it stands, all 4 courts are to report into the Deadland Bogs. We are also to bring our forces, our full armies. Though as it stands, it's a ceasefire. No one should strike on anyone, not on the Deadland Bogs, not on the other courts. We are to simply arrive with forces in hand.
Your full force?
As much as we want to bring. There was no stipulation on who we should or should not bring. I intend to bring a portion, not everyone. In case this is some sort of diversion to get into this space. This is a big distraction, and certain courts and even the Deadland Bogs might try to capitalize on it. So I'm leaving some forces here. But I will be arriving with a powerful show. A conversation is to be had about the establishment of a fifth court. What that means, I don't know yet. There will be more standards, requirements met before the conversations even happen. And then the actual conversations. It's going to be a long amount of talking. And it's going to be a lot of deal making. And I'm going to fight for what I need to keep these people safe and out of harm's way. I don't know what my sisters are here for. Actually, don't even know if your mother's going to show up. Because why would she? She's winning the war right now.
She'll show up if she thinks she can use it to her advantage.
I wonder who will win. Your mother or Kylus?
His Kylus will attempt to use all and any flaws between all four of you, any past relations, any past transgressions,
Any problems we've dealt with each other?
anything. He will twist and use anything he can to get his and his way, and will paint it in the most elegant and beautiful picture that he can. But in the end, it will always be his way. And I do not say this lightly, that I take, at least I feel that I take a lot of responsibility for this thing's happening, because I gave up my life for him to live once.
My decree stands that I will be going with a force for show and potential use should the ceasefire dissolve. You, as much as you stay in the court, as much as you feel this place is your home, you are not inherently bound to me, and you can choose to do what you wish.
At this point, I am ready to be bound to you if need be.
Then you will come with me.
Then I
You, on the other hand, have and still remain, as my tattoo shows, a wanted criminal, as the deal has not been finished on Kylus' end.
Wait, what?
Your stipulation for moving with the group and not being bound into imprisonment is that Kylus leads the lot of you to find, secure, and bring back the Lord of Crows and the Princess of the Summer Court. That has not happened. So you, by all standards, are still wanted here. You will be coming with me, one way or another.
If need be, I can be her keeper, guardian, anything. If anything happens, it's my responsibility.
I just can't have you disappear in Ringwin. Not right now.
I understand. But I beg of you, don't take too much of your force.
I
My
won't.
mother would love an opportunity like this.
It's exactly what I'm anticipating. I will leave some forces behind. Vander will be staying as well. I don't think there are many people who want to deal with that big of a bear.
You just hear a low, rumbling growl through the space.
My nipples get hard.
Me too.
Everyone's never
Like
Everyone's shirts collectively.
It's a rumbling in the nipple.
My midriff is exposed.
I wish for both of you to come. Whether or not you wish to be part of the conversations, we shall see what requirements are placed. I doubt I could bring both of you, but maybe one.
I have no interest in taking part in any of this. I will stay where you request me to stay.
Probably in the middle of the pack.
I may
Plenty of
attempt to
ice.
kill him on sight.
It would stop the ceasefire.
That is a fair enough point.
If you think it's better that you remain out, that is fine. I will need eyes that I can trust out there. I don't know what others might try to do. Not everyone is interested in a ceasefire. We're simply calling it so we can get close enough to figure out what's going on.
If you don't mind the presumption of a question, are you going to assess whether Kylus is the kind of person you want connected to the cauldron?
It's a bit of that, yes. My powers and the powers of my sisters are enhanced when we're near each other. We are a reluctant coven, if you will. And it is not a coven that we are allowed to break with each other.
Was the hag a part of this coven?
No,
Was she punished?
yes.
Do we need to find her? If we do, would you put her back in the thrall of the cauldron?
There are too many uncertainties in that. There's only one who can be bound to the cauldron, and currently it's Kylus. For the cauldron to not be bound to anyone would spell catastrophe. It keeps it in check.
Does it need to be connected to someone?
Think of the person tied to the cauldron like a key to the cell. And, no. A stopper to a bottle. A viscous liquid that is trying to get out. And the person keeps it there, in place. If that person is gone, it can move about where it wishes. And if it gets out of the plane, I don't know what would happen. Though I believe it has every intention of staying here and rotting us away as slowly as it possibly can. But we're working on that. It was a problem for multiple millennia to be dealt with. Your mother was a bigger one and a far more immediate threat. That suddenly has shifted. So we're going to go. Come along. You have to. And we will see what is transpiring. And we will talk. And we'll decide.
We know that Wolfgang's alive, and
Well,
that
I was
his-
going to ask about that.
I believe so.
and that his soul's been broken.
Oh yes, Nesta found out.
Yes.
During her moment in her trance, she found out Wolfgang's alive.
We also know that one of our other compatriots who the Winter Queen had killed is alive. I'm not sure his state, but I'm assuming if we were told that he was killed before, but that he is now alive, that she has him alive for a reason.
There is no reason for her to fully kill him. It's potential leverage. It's true for any of us. It's why I held on to Mavi Dawn. Leverage.
Why did you have to say that?
This council is adjourned. If you have issue with the decision, tough. She stands. And you hear cries. Clearly has issue with it. The one who wants to stay as far away from everything as possible.
The only right one.
He is the smartest of the bunch.
He's also a bitch.
He absolutely is, and I love him for it.
The only one with the level head.
That was Vander.
Yeah.
He lets out a bear of a burp, drops his tankard, stands. I'm gone. Grows and climbs down the side of the tree. Everyone starts moving away. Your father approaches.
After just like the whole interaction with the queen, the professor is going to start like just very exhausted breathing out of nowhere.
Yeah. The first breath you've taken since the whole conversation.
And being only a third as healthy as I once was.
True. Nice. He comes up and pulls you into a hug.
2/3 technically.
I was afraid of what might have happened. When I heard everything that, well, when his visage appeared.
Yes.
I didn't know.
It was, all things considered, not good. The whole situation that we got into is not good. He just led us down a path, and I don't know if it was a moment of weakness or what, but I only have myself to blame for this.
Don't blame yourself for too long, right? You gotta pick yourself up, figure out what you're gonna do about it, and then we go from there.
Well, the way I see it, the one thing that I can do about it is that in the grand scale of the universe, only one of us should be alive, so it's either going to be him or me. I'd like it to be him, but I'm not exactly setting myself up on a good foot, though.
You're in a difficult situation. When he's in that bog, there's too much on his side of the team. I honestly don't know how you're gonna do this. I'm one hell of a strategist, but he's too well defended right now. Anything beyond open conflict and the chaos that it ensues, that would be your best time to strike. But you're gonna lose a lot of people in that process to kill one man.
I know now that side that I have inherited from you knows that now is not the right time.
I don't know. Is it? How big of a threat do you think he is?
I'll know just how big of a threat he is once we're able to get back to the rest of our friends and I can get a full explanation of what is actually meant by he is evil. Because all I know right now is some loose plan to free people from the... Oh, I don't even remember how he put it, but he essentially has the mindset that the gods don't do anything, but then preordain people's fates, and so he wants to remove gods and just let the chaos of humanoid nature preside throughout.
True freedom.
True, yes. He keeps saying true freedom, yet in his quest for true freedom, he seems to be making a lot of decisions for everyone else.
Everyone thinks they're right. And the thing that proves it is if you have a big enough stick.
Or just a lot of sticks.
Right?
Well, I knew I probably wasn't going to stop Heather from going, and at least given the circumstances, it does make sense that she should go, but mainly my goal was to just get through the facts of the situation, what transpired within there. Both myself and Rangwin made deals with the hag. Those deals were instantly transferred over to him when he assumed the role of the cauldron. So I'm assuming that whatever else the hag also had, he now has.
Most likely. I don't know much about this hag or the cauldron. I simply knew the Deadland Bogs would know where to go near.
I was convinced that it was a great option. Such a fool.
Often places that are left alone for so long hold powerful opportunities. I don't blame you for wanting to take the chance.
I had a grand idea that we could end this war in one fell swoop, and I've just created another one.
We'll see. We don't have much time. We're moving to the Shadow Trails here in a moment. We're going to move quick, directly to the Deadland Bogs, and travel in on foot from there. Gather your stuff, talk with your people, and we're going to go into a break.
That's fucking timing right there.
We will see you guys here momentarily.
That was really good.
Charlie
Day.
Hunnam.
Charlie Cox.
Hunnam. Yeah, Hunnam, that was it.
Gustav.
Uh,
Welcome back. Bringing us into a bit of a different moment as we move across time and planes. Well, same plane, different court, but new time. As we arrive in the Spring Court, as the show is underway. The court up in the rafters erupt in odious applause as this show unfolds before you. It is the tale of a traveling troupe, a small group of people, not people, animals. The ox, the fox, the chameleon, the owl, the mole, and the rabbit. The ox, brooding, selective with his choice of words, though devoted to his friends and his allies.
That's Wolfgang.
The owl, studious, if a little hot-headed.
Professor.
The chameleon, altering and changing, blending into its environment as much as it can.
Lizard!
The rabbit, pious and maybe a little nervous.
Nesta.
And the mole, blind to the truth around him, and trusting anyways. And the fox, cunning and deceptive.
Kill it.
With fire.
Make it a hat.
Kill it with fire.
Fox is blue and white.
I've been playing enough Red Dead, I'm gonna skin you.
This troupe travels along on different quests and adventures, conflicts, and revolutions. A time of great sorrow drawing forward as the fox is inevitably lost to the group, unable to circumnavigate his own desires, fracturing and splitting the group. And it is clear in this copious show that if the rest of the animal companions cannot learn to lean on the other, to lean on each other, having their faith shaken and tested, the future of this world may very well unravel and fall apart. But it's just a show! As thunderous applause erupt, as magic fades and illusions dissipate, a singular spotlight placed upon this individual, this MC for the show, who narrated the entire event.
Sorry, the reason I was laughing so much is I just remember the meme of, I don't remember what it is, but Frogdan just going, is this fucking play about us? I don't remember what it's from, but like that just like popped into my head, and I can just see Frogdan sitting in the crowd saying that.
That's amazing.
Well,
He
so
would've
there's one
too.
random person in the crowd. Where's the robot? He's the tech guy in the background.
Yeah, he was operating the spotlight. As the show comes to an end, light floods the space. Frognan just kind of like, huh. Absorbing the information. As this individual comes walking towards you. She is breathing ever so slightly, a little more heavily due to the exertion that the show called for, and a little bit of sweat trickles before she, in a spring gust, comes through, wisping away any prestidigitation, you know.
Yeah.
And she approaches you. Well, welcome to my lot. Welcome to my cart.
It's very colorful.
It is indeed. Though you have very much little to do here. You, however, she turns and looks to Frognan. Little more. We have much to talk about. Please, follow me. She walks to the center of the ring where, out of the dirt and dust, 2 chairs and table appear. And there are still people watching. As you sit. Well then. There is something on the horizon. I can feel it in the wind. Something is going to make its way here. And I'm about to learn something. Something that I think you two already know a little bit about. By all means, Mr. Nan, would you explain to the kind lion over here what's happening? Frognan will essentially break down as he everything that's transpiring, what is about to happen, and in the midst of this conversation, Kylus's message does appear, repeating the same thing he spoke about to every other court, leading the Queen of Spring to simply. She's happy she's a little ahead of
Oh,
the
she's the
curve.
queen?
This is the Queen of the Spring, yes.
Oh, fuck balls.
Are you a diviner of some kind? Can you see the future?
Excellent, astute observations. Indeed, I can. It is one of my few gifts. I look forward.
My magic allows me hints of that, reading the stars and whatnot.
There are many ways to divine the future. To divine the future. Mine approach in a more chaotic and colorful way. Usually when I'm sleeping. I have moments where I can twist and turn things to my advantage. It doesn't always go your way. Luck is a fickle thing.
Mine's more of a wheel and woe.
Mm,
Small twists of fate.
excellent. I can do something similar, though at a bit of a grander scale. But you two need to leave. You can't be here. You can. You just shouldn't. You're going to be needed elsewhere.
Where?
At my sister's court. The not-so-crazy one.
Which sister?
You have no idea how much that doesn't narrow this down.
The not-so-crazy one. Power-hungry on that side. Fearful and rageful on this one. Autumn.
Right.
The greatest distance away from our court as well, so it will take you a bit.
Not for my ship.
Excellent. I'm not familiar with ships. We don't exactly get a lot of those in this place.
It took a few hundred years to grow mine.
Oh,
but
real quick. Sorry. Mr. Kylus, in part to your request for the Lord of Crows and the Princess of Summer to report back to the Autumn Court, kindly fuck off.
Kylas requested that?
Yeah, it was part of the demand.
Oh, so he could fulfill his pact.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Queen of Spring ain't gonna sacrifice some pawns like that. And she kind of settles back down in, and on the fuck off, it just like fuck off, oh, like echoes
Perfect!
across.
Yeah.
You can't plan this shit. You guys said I'm a bad DM.
No one said that.
I mean, it was okay.
I said you were a bad person.
Yeah, bad DMs can use sound effects.
Don't miss.
Very well. In your slumber, is there any wisdom or knowledge you can pass on to us as I attempt to help Mr. Nand and his friends?
Yes. The plane of fire is going to play a big role here.
Plane of fire.
It may behoove you. This is entirely up to you, and I don't know what timelines look like necessarily, especially when you're leaving the Fae. To get there first. Before other interested parties make their way there.
To the plane of fire?
Frogman
More
kind of
on
like,
fire than it usually is.
oh god. I mean, I met someone who was very much like from the plane of fire, talked a lot about like taking over the plane of fire and the city of brass that was there. Ooh, we need to move. I think we need to move fast.
Very well. My queen? Technically, you're not my queen, but
Right, exactly. Do you even
you're
have
a queen.
I am a queen. Well, technically you were once Fae.
A long time ago.
Sure.
I've been changed since then.
Old habits die hard, though.
It seems I'm here in their greatest hour of need.
Indeed. Although I think a greater hour is going to approach. One more important than this one.
Hopefully I'm there too. Good day.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
They got a lot to teach us, didn't it, Mr. Nand? I gathered. I'm quite good at reading people. Anyways,
All right, out. Get out of it.
I'll tap his staff into the ground and we will go back to my ship.
Frogman follows along. Did you teleport there?
I don't know, I was just giving us a cool exit.
My brain immediately would be like, what the fuck is allowing you to do that?
I wasn't going to explain it, I just wanted to move along.
I also was like, I wonder how he did that. Classic Negan.
I'm just gonna cast a 7th level
And
spell.
classic us just going along with it.
I'm not gonna stop the.
And also,
Do you
you're
want me
like,
to find a spell? I'll find a spell.
and also you like disappeared, but you hadn't officially sent back to your ship. I was like, are you just in the Autumn Court now? What the fuck is going on?
All right, I'll burn a 6th level
No,
spell. I'll
no.
find a tree and we'll go
give
through
it-
that.
Don't give a shit.
You ruined.
Would have been so cool. Instead of going to ask
Nothing's
questions.
less cool than explaining the cool.
I'm so cool, guys.
Only bad DMs ask how you do stuff.
Ah, damn it, you're right.
Aw.
Explain yourself. No, fuck.
He got me
I will make it
again.
back to the ship, doing whatever I need to get there.
Yeah.
I'll do normal, like walking.
Yes.
Fucking game's dumb.
Frogman follows along, essentially divulging who Kylas is, but will also divulge essentially the crumbling of the R of Elaine as well to you. That most of them were on Dordonato's back, and Dordonato's now dead. He will also mention Nesta and how Nesta almost died. Really important. an ally of theirs.
During the talks of the Arbalane,
Mm-hmm.
he will be very quiet, very focused, and just listening. Not reacting.
Let's see if I can roll better than Zach.
Come on, 8.
I kid you not, I rolled a fucking 8. I am not kidding you. I need to take a photo of this.
Send it to Zach.
Why does he always roll 8?
He's last session he rolled. He couldn't get above 8.
Not even just last session, the session before
was
that
like the
one
past
too.
couple, he has
He
rolled
could not
like
get
dog
like
shit.
into
He
the
had, like,
double
a one.
digits.
He rolled like 6 8s.
He did have like a natural.
And 1s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I wasn't there, but when he said when he was escaping the ship, it was just a
Yeah.
clusterfuck.
It was a
It's
clusterfuck.
bad.
He couldn't get double digits, and 8 was like his favorite number throughout the entire thing. That was insane. His insight is also not very good.
But
I'm watching you.
I don't know what
I
that
know.
Hold on. I can figure this out.
I can get it.
Anyways,
Anyways, you report back to your ship. I believe Janora is the only one there at the moment.
what's the name of your ship? Do we know that yet?
You find out when you get on.
No one's asked.
If you get
I ain't getting on your ship, you're taller than me.
I can't go anywhere near you until you get shorter.
Yeah.
Cut you off at the ankles.
I need 6 inches.
Hey.
I just didn't do it in time.
You missed it. You missed it again. Nope, don't do it.
So stupid.
You need a soundboard,
You get it
Lauren.
once. You get it once.
Enough about the magic pen.
Fired from that.
I'm just amazed that
I
that
hate the
short of a
internet.
video has ads on it.
Janora looks to you. She's kind of sipping on a glass of something. All right, boss, where are we heading?
To autumn.
That's vague for me.
Set a course west.
Gotcha.
That's vague.
Flying off. You spend a whole day flying, traveling, navigating as best you can. Let's see what time you arrive. Janora will give you advantage on this.
Okay, am I rolling?
This is a survival check.
They see me roll.
What you're essentially trying to survive is the Fae fucking around with your directions.
Cool. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Cool.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
That's the other thing. Jenny has guidance now.
Nice.
Different game.
Don't you have advantage?
Oh, I do.
You do have advantage.
Yeah. Okay. Which one?
And you have heroic
Yeah,
inspiration.
I'm hard on spot.
Fuck a rock.
Okay. I'm going to burn a wheel
Oh,
to
okay.
add to my score. Fucking makes it an even 20.
Even 20.
What's a wheel burn?
It's an ability of mine.
You'll find out.
What does it look like?
Keegan being Kylas.
He's literally not being
Do you want me
Kylas.
to explain it?
But still being Kylas.
You guys want an ability breakdown? So essentially, at the start of every day, I can roll a d6, and then high or low, it's either wheel or woe for the day.
that
On
kind of wheel.
an ability check or saving throw or something like that, I can either deduct a d6 from someone else or add a d6 to someone. But at the start of every day, it's different. So I either use wheel or woe. Today I have wheel, so I get to
Okay.
add to
Add
it.
it
Okay.
as a bonus for himself or
Yeah.
allies. If it's woe, you wait for an enemy.
Yeah,
Got it.
exactly.
Cool.
So
Or a friend
I
you
have
don't
wheel,
want to
so I
succeed.
added a d6, rolled a 1, added a 1 to it.
Got a 20,
Got a 20.
which is actually more than enough.
Okay.
There's some fuck around with your instrumentation. Some
Fuck
of
with my instruments.
yeah, some sort of malevolent or malicious energies are trying to mess with some of the controls.
Read.
And it's actually right as you're passing above the Deadland Bogs. Not that you know much about it, though you do know someone is down there that is currently causing problems. And it's right around then, but Janora steps up and kind of sinks her hands into the controls as the roots wind around her fingers, clamping down on her wrists, and her eyes flare, the freckles on her celestial form flaring, pushing energy into the machine. Everything goes dark for a second as things start to come back on. As she kind of like flushes out whatever magic was trying to permeate the system.
Urge.
Yeah.
Well done.
For a split second, you guys are before flying back again, sailing off.
This is your captain speaking. We're just going to have a little bit of turbulence before we get to the autumn court.
100%.
Well
We
done,
may have
Joker.
lost an engine there. Don't worry, they tend to turn up.
We have 2 of them.
A full day of rest goes by. You guys do get your long rest.
Okay.
Flying along. You will have to take shifts piloting.
Okay.
Frogman
I only need 6 hours.
does not jump in, as I would put so much disadvantage on those checks.
I am going to do another Heroes Feast for us before we go to sleep.
Okay.
So that lasts another 24 hours.
Okay, cool.
So roll another 2d10. Okay. So hit point max goes up by 9.
9, 2 more than last time.
Yeah. Cool.
As we will pull away from this moment, we arrive with you guys. As you are all preparing yourselves, military is starting to arm up some of the Fangorlorn, a special division of the Autumn Militia. The ones with the large mushroom hats are arming up. Individuals are saying goodbye to loved ones, hugs goodbye, high fives from friends.
Top row, let's not die in the deadline.
Kinda, yeah. Well, and this is also the first time that the Autumn Court has stepped into the conflict, too. There are probably some people who have been wanting this for a while and can finally follow through on some of this pent-up rage and aggression that they've been feeling towards being accosted for eons. They actually get to do something about it now. One way or another, not everyone's always happy with leadership. In this instance, as you are all congregating towards the shadow trails, it is in this moment that you hear something blast overhead as you have arrived at the Autumn Courts.
Am I used to seeing ships
No.
in the Fae? Yeah.
No.
I'm going to look up and be like, why is the action? That's not the action surge.
Even Heather's like, what in the feckin' hell's happening? As you
So
do
lowering.
start to, some of the trees in the forest uproot and start walking forward as some of them grow these massive faces, arms stretching out from their side as she summons elder treants to this space.
Cool.
Additionally busting through is Vander, who's upset, to say the least, as everyone rushes around your ship.
Okay.
It is full alarm bells ringing at the moment. An aerial invasion, the likes of which this court has never seen before. And a door opens, steam pouring out as a shadowed figure stands in its entryway, massive and imposing, and as the steam dissipates, they get smaller and smaller and more purple as they go, "Hey guys!"
Holy shit.
Frogland?
I think you mean holy shit.
Wow, what the fuck is this?
I know, cool, right?
Yeah.
I got a buddy.
Stepping out.
Heather just goes, "Go back to your post."
I just imagine they're all just like, oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
Treants crack some bark and
Is it a-
walk back.
Ship or is it a tree?
Heather approaches as well.
It is the Liridian.
There you go.
That does not fucking answer my question.
Okay, none of these details matter right now. Frognet, I need you. It's great to see you. I need you to tell
Yeah, that's
everyone. Thank you.
Thanks.
It is great to see you too. I need you to tell everyone why I was right. I mean, why is Kylus evil?
Amazing. Oh, right. Okay, Kaius is evil. He's done a bunch of really fucked up shit, but the most important one was trying to kill Nesta.
We know about that. We
Nesta
met up
told
with
us.
Nesta.
Oh, right. You guys went back to the material place. Oh, when he killed Ordinato. Yeah, fucking whatever.
Excuse
What?
me?
Yeah, like someone to comment like.
He used.
I told you we fucking should never have had that thing. I
Bring your
told you I should have
glasses.
gotten rid of it.
He used the comet scroll for that?
No one listens to Renwin. Give the comet to Kylus. It sounds like a great idea. He won't use it to kill a fucking
I don't think
primordial
anyone
pig.
gave it to him. I think he stole it from Nesta. Or at least took it from her bag.
We shouldn't have had it
I
in the
knew that
first
he
place.
took it and I let him take it.
Oh,
I'm
that's right.
calming down.
Anyways, besides the point, he now has whatever the thing, what was the blood dude guy's name?
Vesh.
Vesh, yeah.
Gesh.
Gesh.
I almost said Vecna.
No, the other blood dude guy.
Damn it, there's so many.
I wasn't even there, but I know it's
Gesh, yeah. The thing that he was after in, like, Dordonado's heart, or whatever. Kylus took it, which killed Dordonato, so...
But
he,
What
like,
happened to the Arvalane?
he, like, offloaded them in the plane of air, so, like, they're fine. They're alive, at the very least. But I think
least.
Soren's dead?
No.
I think. That's why Kylus is missing the arm. When he fought Soren, like disintegrated his arm is like the last thing he could do.
Froghand,
Huh.
how could you let this happen?
Okay, I'm feeling really sensitive about that aspect, right? Like, I trusted him the most.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. So, what was his goal in all of this? What is he trying to do?
I mean, as far as I understand it, he's fully intending to disassemble the Pantheon, essentially. He's trying to shut it all down. Take care of the gods by becoming one himself, which, like, I always kind of knew that was his thing. And, like...
Just the sheer and utter hypocrisy of that statement.
Right. And, like... I was kind of for it, right? Initially. Like, the gods didn't do much for me either. Like, you know, my family disappeared. Most of them got turned to stone. Like, they're not exactly helping me in that regard or anything like that. But I kind of draw the line at hurting one of our own, you know? I was all for it if he's, you know, here for us.
He's not here for us. He's here for himself.
Well, yeah, I know that now. So yeah, Kylus is evil. And you're right.
So he's utilizing the cauldron in some way to find some way to attain godhood, is what it sounds like.
I guess? It sounds like an amalgamation of just power. And whatever works, works.
You need power to be a god.
But you gotta wonder, right? Like, how much can a body take before it pops?
Well, if he took... Gesh was trying to obtain godhood as well.
Yeah, but he was like hanging out there and absorbing it because he couldn't break through the heart.
Yes,
The only
but-
reason Kylus got through was because of the comet.
Yes, and so if he took that, he now has the capability of utilizing something to withstand that kind of punishment, which is probably...
No, that's a fair point. I didn't think about that.
I'm
Oh, right.
unsure if I should speak here.
This is my friend, one of my best friends. I do actually trust him implicitly. I probably shouldn't say that for Zach.
That
You shouldn't trust anyone implicitly.
You know, that's a very fair point.
I'm starting to like him already.
Well, now you can trust him implicitly.
No.
Gotcha.
Okay. Anyway.
Gotta trust someone implicitly.
Thank you for bringing our friend back to us.
He trusts me.
You
welcome.
are...
My name is Nimian. You can call me Nim if you'd like.
He's a cool flying guy.
I was going to say, I'm an astral elf, and we have some knowledge of the assimilation of divinity. Our kind has spent thousands of years in the astral sea, taking what divine power the gods would give us. And in those 1,000 years, all we've gained is the ability to cast a small spell and our eyes.
What about your eyes?
They're glowing like stars, straight up.
It looks like high beams are on.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. It's a little intense.
Can be.
No, we were at that place yesterday. The tents.
Oh!
Get a real job!
I'm just a widow kissed.
But even if he were to take Dordonado's divinity, it would take him time to assimilate to it.
Hi, Heather here. Queen of this place? Excellent.
Oh, hello.
Would love to be involved in this. So,
I mean, I was intending for that Frogden explanation to be to
I was
the
listening.
royal we.
So, Worse than we thought.
Exponentially.
Exponentially worse. We're dealing with a wannabe god. A demigod.
Could be at this point.
Great. Okay. Nimian, you intend to help?
However I can.
Love that. What's that ship doing? What can it do?
Fly incredibly fast. Has a few cannons capable. I can carry substantial amount, but I don't have accommodations for everyone.
That's fine.
I
don't know if it's faster than our shadow trails, though.
It took us a day to get here from the spring court.
It's faster than our shadow trails.
I could take you and your entourage.
And a few more. Irvan, you're coming with as well.
Don't kill my dad.
He's my war counselor. He's to advise me if I can't make a decision. Or if I were to drop dead. So.
That is something that I was thinking about earlier. How do we know that? Because it seemed that Kylus had the means to turn off, for a simplistic term, the magic in the bog that binds one there. I mean, I'm sure that probably yourself and your sisters aren't bothered by such things. But
we could technically be held. It isn't necessarily something that our sister at the time in there made the call on. That was one of the cauldrons.
who is to say that we aren't all just drawn in with all of your forces and then unexpectedly trapped within the bogs and unable to escape?
That's why we're going to test it. One person will go in. See if
To the
rules
bogs?
stand. That's where we have to be summoned to. That central tree.
You mean into the tree or into the Deadland bogs?
Just the bogs to start. If anyone goes into that tree, it'll be me. I'm not about to risk you two.
I've had enough of that tree.
You don't need to go in.
We do need to go in, though. Not for that reason, though.
Why?
We still did. How could you have forgotten? We need to find Blade.
In the bogs, not in the fucking tree?
Yes, but that means we need to go into the bogs by the tree.
I'll go into the bogs by the tree, Professor, but I'm not going into the fucking tree.
Okay. Which made it sound like you didn't want to go into the bogs at all.
I don't fucking care about the bogs. I'm talking about the tree.
Okay, I thought you were caring about the bogs.
And I forgot about Blade. That's probably a really good idea. We gotta find him, or my sister's gonna be really fucking
Wow,
pissed.
you almost called her Nesta.
I did. Nalana.
Someone's got a complex.
They both start with an N, you motherfucker.
Should he try to use the bog to trap everyone there, I can try to mitigate that damage. Try and keep all of you out of that control.
How?
I have some magics that could help with this.
Made some good fucking friends, Frognand.
I know, right? Ashel sees crazy.
Maybe it's the universe's way of apologizing for Kylus.
Maybe.
I do wear a white shirt now.
Heather looks to you all and just, all right, onto the ship.
Heather.
Huh?
Again, I apologize for sticking myself into your... If we see our friend, Wolfgang, can I take him? Can I have him back?
If he's under the control of my sister, your mother, I highly doubt it. There's even a chance that he has to work for her now, which means swinging at you.
But you can,
If he's under the control of my sister, we're equals-ish in power. Technically, she's stronger, though I don't like admitting it. But it would be foolish not to. If you see him, approach him carefully.
For the record, she's not stronger. She just cares about less than you do. Gives her less to lose. I don't know that that necessarily makes her stronger.
That's a fair point. We don't have much time. Onto the ship.
All right. We're off then.
Laysor?
Professor Filson Olivier, by the way.
Professor, what do you teach?
History. History focusing mainly on war and weaponry.
Why is she shaking her head when you talk?
What just... I would...
As even the professor is subconsciously unaware that he is pulling a book out right now to start giving a lesson.
Heather ushers you all into the ship. Janora kind of looks you all over, just kind of, well, the entourage gets bigger and bigger.
Semolina's here too, yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And Fragman.
That's the
I'm pregnant, I remember. Semolina's an FEC.
They love each other.
Fragman.
Oh, yeah!
Reunited,
I totally
and
forgot
I don't
about
know
that.
what
There
to
needs to
do.
be a moment, but there
Fragment.
can't right
But they
now.
can't
Maybe
right
you can
now.
retcon it next
Yeah,
time.
they both disappear into the back.
Oh!
Not on my ship. Don't do it.
We're not on your ship, we're in your ship.
Smooth down.
Don't worry, yeah,
Hey.
he's down there. He doesn't have
He's
any.
Ken doll in it. It's not a big deal.
He's not gonna get any
I'm not gonna
juices
go
on
there.
anything.
The ship takes off, flying. Moving along, flies forward and forward. Pass the autumn
I do
courts.
want to snoop around and see how the ship works, but we can talk about that later.
Sure.
What was your friend's name? He died?
Jeffrey!
He died, right?
Yes.
In my town, right? My people kill him or something?
I don't remember how Jeffrey died. I think
Jeffrey died in a holding cell in Nekrovsky.
Yeah.
Rough.
By demonic shadows too.
At least you got it once.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that. That made it so much better.
Ooh, Jeffrey's dead. I got his wrench. What's he gonna do?
Poor Jeffrey.
Oh, that was great.
Anyways,
Did not see that coming.
flying along, timelines begin to merge. As eventually the ship does need to land. Walking needs to commence as the canopy of the Deadland Bogs begins to approach. The doors open, stepping out. Heather looks to you all. I need someone to step through that boundary.
I will walk forward.
Without hesitation, the professor crosses the threshold, moving from grassy meadow into soaked bogs. Stepping in. Heather looks at you. Come back.
I'll turn around and
You walk through. No problem. Anything.
nothing.
Somewhere in the center. Anything.
No. I didn't have to feel the need to exert any mental force or nothing.
Why does that concern me even more? Well, at
You
least we know we
said-
can leave.
You said that one of the good things about the hag was that she didn't agree with the cauldron. I fear Kylus may agree with the cauldron, or at the very least, agree with the cauldron in so much that he probably thinks that he can use the cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
And so is going to go along with whatever it wants until he can take what he wants. I apologize, but I really feel that I cannot beat this horse enough.
Fair. I'm going to assess this all when we get there. Back to the ship. They move back on, flying further forward ahead. eventually that canopy gets too thick once more. You need to land. Walking through, it is at this point that you see a collection of some of the most grotesque and hideous monsters imaginable in this space. Some rather familiar to you all. Bosca in particular, those massive inflated eyes and that lolling tongue. Some new and unfamiliar. But you move along, and they all part, allowing you through.
Is it like dim or kind of dark in this space?
I mean, a little bit. I do. A little bit in this space. Purely because of the canopy blocking out most sunlight, and even the sunlight is covered behind a thick layer of clouds above this space. The bog in particular is particularly shaded at all times.
As we're going down and entering into the bog, Nim, if you don't mind me asking, just from the general vibe of ship and things and all of that, do you have capabilities of locating natural creatures?
Not currently, but I could prepare that tomorrow.
Hells. All right. While we're here, we're on the lookout for a gold dragon wormling.
I could speak to some creatures that we come across, and maybe not.
I don't know if you want to do that.
One of the eyes kind of lolls to the right, while the other still pierces through you.
I could summon someone to look.
His name is Blade.
Be very careful about the spells you cast here. I don't know what Kailis deems as part of a ceasefire.
This would be summoning a familiar.
I suppose the summoning of more forces should be fine, as long as those forces don't do anything.
It is what he asked for, after all.
Continue.
Ritual cast, find familiar. Which will be like a little, just like, owl, straight up made of constellations. It doesn't hardly have an owl-type form, but it's just a constellation.
As you are all walking along in this space as well, you see, as you begin to approach the massive tree, Kailis is standing right up top of it. You are all quite a distance away as the beasts and monsters in this space have stopped parting ways. There's a bit of a physical barrier at this point. And something you would catch, Rangwin, way off to the right-hand side of you guys, is a very large dragon.
My mom's dragon.
An undead dragon.
How have I interacted with this dragon? Have I ridden the dragon?
Probably not ridden it, but definitely been sent out to feed it.
What's my relationship with this dragon like? I think it's pretty good.
Pet, mainly.
Okay.
Though it's always wanted to actually eat you.
Which is great, but I love lizards. And I would say that this is kind of the genesis of my love of lizards, is this dragon.
Yes.
So even though he may secretly kind of in his heart want to eat me, he's always been pretty cool to me.
That's true.
Okay.
Still
What's his name?
wants to... I wrote that down somewhere.
Ned.
Ned.
Actually, I don't know. Did we say his...
I'm almost positive you did say his name.
Yeah, and I'm just blanking.
But
It's okay, we can come
there's
back
no
to
way
it.
in hell.
I think it was
remember.
Keegan.
I will... I'm Keegan.
I would have struck him down right there.
There is a name. I'm currently blanking on it. I have
Okay.
it down in notes somewhere, but I will find it eventually. Yeah, you see that dragon, which usually would mean
That
your,
he is.
your mother is here too. Time passes. The Autumn Queen begins to burst out her wings. It's time for my approach. Discussions will be had. Stay here.
You've been summoned alone.
Flying up.
I'll take that as a yes.
As you also see your mother flying up with her wings of ice and
I'm
darkness.
ducking. I don't want her to see me.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Gladly. $30.
Doesn't win.
Well, then, inspiration.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. I rolled
Birthday
I
inspiration.
rolled a 19, so you have a lot to beat.
Heroic inspiration.
You only had... Oh, you do have to because your birthday.
Same thing, 30.
30. Not enough. Not enough to beat my 32.
With a 30, Nimian will look over you and go, "What are you hiding from?"
It's complicated.
All right.
Who are you talking to?
Renwin, I can smell her right there.
Oh, you can smell me.
I have passive perception of 31.
What the fuck?
You're just flexing it.
Crazy! How?
He focused on one skill in particular, and he's really good at it. I now
Senses.
cannot sneak up on you guys,
You're
by
like
the way.
the opposite of me. I have every
man.
skill you want.
Can you cast sending to Wolfgang?
I
Tell
mean-
him that we're here and that Kylus is evil?
Oh, fuck, he probably doesn't... Wait, she wouldn't bring him.
I mean, sure, I could do it.
But we know he's at least on this plane, so...
I imagine many of the queens will want as much leverage as they can, and if this Wolfgang was important to any of you or Kylus, I imagine he's leverage as well.
It's fucking stupid to think my mom doesn't know exactly where I am.
Hey, Dad.
Dad!
So, Kylus is evil. Like, super evil.
Also,
Oh, Professor was right, because he's evil. How many things have I said now? He tried to kill Nesta, did kill Donato. Has the heart... Oh, fuck, I'm out. Hey! I ran out of words. Has the
casting
heart...
it twice?
Yep. Is evil. Professor Wright, Nesta almost dead. They have new Nesta. Oh, Similina's here. Isn't that great?
This is him.
tell him that we're here!
Oh, we're here. We're at the tree, the really big tree. Damn.
He's doing it.
Hey! God damn it!
Stop!
Ran out of words again.
He's using all of Zach's spell slots, so Zach can't do anything next session.
Just 3.
Zach's gonna fucking kill you.
He will convey the rest of the information that is needed. As we will shift. In this moment, during all of this transpiring, you see all the queens have gathered. Conversations have had, and they then split, moving off to different directions.
He doesn't get a response? 3 responses? 5 responses?
We're going to come to that in a moment. Kylus disappears into the tree.
Like a bitch.
As the queen returns and speaks the things that she tells you, Wolfgang.
Oh, that queen.
You have now received all of those messages in that moment.
He's going into the tree.
So a lot of new news has transpired for you. We're going to retcon a little bit here, just because there are some things that transpired that we could have known were going to transpire initially. So you now have all that information, as the Queen of Air and Darkness has said you will be coming in with Diantha.
And that's why I didn't respond. Because I can't. Do I respond to a sending verbally or is it mentally?
It requires verbal components when casting the spell. So
I think you can just mentally send it back.
No, you have to respond in kind.
In
Oh,
kind.
in kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to speak
And so
it.
she's right there when I receive that message?
Some of them were coming as conversations were happening, And then the second one happened as they were traveling, and now she's talking at you
Wow.
while the third one's happening.
Oh my god.
This is what Wolfgang's great at. Focusing on two things at once.
Yeah, your eyes are just slowly starting to drift apart. Your mustache moving to the side. Before
No, the mustache is
it just
I knew it was
flies
fake.
off your face.
so,
Eyes are moving.
Little caterpillar.
so she's telling me what now?
That you'll be coming in with
right.
her and Diantha.
Okay. I understand.
Excellent.
I said that at the end, so...
Yep, he got it. He knows everything now. Perfectly. It's really short. Only 2 words. No, I guess that tracks for him.
Okay.
As you guys are starting to move in, the Queen of Autumn approaches. Would anyone like to come in with me? I require a +1. If none of you are available, I will bring Eravon.
Why are you going in there? Isn't that where he's powerful?
He's not as powerful as all of us. Together. Even in his space.
Are you gonna kill him?
No. Not presently. We're going to talk. The ceasefire is still active. But we're going to see what we can get out of this. If I can't make this work for me, I will not agree to anything.
I think even if something could potentially work for you, it won't last long.
Do you have to make the same deal we made going into the tree?
No. We're all allowed to bring 1 extra person with us. So we're not going in alone. As Kyla seems to have 1 extra person with him as well.
Who would that be, Professor?
Perhaps his cleric friend? Who knows? Knowledge is power. If you'll permit me, I'll go in with you.
No, Professor.
I will stay myself.
I know you're saying that now, but then when you see his dumb face...
You just walk in, he's just...
I will also Logically, I know what needs to happen, so I will abstain to that, and I will refrain from speaking to him in any capacity. I will probably only address Heather.
Okay, but you know how he provokes you. All I'm saying. Filson, please. Be careful.
I will. I promise.
Take this with you. I'll hold a card. It's a depiction of a tree on it, the same tree on the ship. Should you need to make a quick escape, I believe I can make that tree of his work in your favor. To leave. If you need
Get
to.
it? You can leave whenever you want.
I'm needing a response. Are you coming with?
I will.
All right. Follow.
To transport via plants.
Which, in theory, while you're in the tree...
Oh, the ads have started.
We'll be right back. We'll pick up inside the tree. See you in a moment.
Inside. Get to play?
Welcome back.
Paul gets kicked out of the game.
Half the camera goes off.
As the Queen of Air and Darkness, and Wolfgang, and the Queen of the Autumn Court, and the Professor make their way closer to the trunk of the tree. That form reaches out, offering a hand to each of you.
How close are we?
Wait, you guys see each other now?
No.
Okay.
You're on one end of the tree.
Okay.
We're probably on the cardinal directions of the tree.
Yeah, exactly. You're immediately to the right.
Cool.
So you still can't see. The tree is just
Yeah.
round
Big
enough.
old tree.
Yeah.
Thick.
Thick comes tree.
She thick.
And anything that would be next to the tree anyways to see, there is a monster. There is some entity of the bog here staring at you
Since
all.
I'm also since I'm moving in, and because I apparently seem to be the only one that cares about this, while I'm moving in with the queen, I would like to scan the area for Blade.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
I care about it. I just said I cared about it like
You
10
forgot
minutes
about
ago. When I
conjured something
remembered,
to go
I said
look
I
for him.
cared. Yeah, he did.
Can you actually have it roll a perception check?
Yeah.
You as well.
I
You're
can
both
find
looking.
familiar too, you know.
Go ahead.
Okay, great. I will.
My familiar's already
Nice.
hanging out.
Looking
My guy's around.
about
You
the
have a
area,
familiar?
you imagine with this type of force
warlock.
present, Blade is long.
3 levels of
Yeah.
warlock.
It's not even a matter of
Who's
whether
your
or not he's
familiar?
hiding. You can't see him.
Well,
He's not close enough.
Since when?
Like if he's smart, he wouldn't be here.
He probably has the
Downtime.
freedom. He would probably know he has the freedom to leave the bog. Dragons are.
Very intelligent creatures.
Well, it's Blade, though.
It is Blade.
Okay.
He's dumb.
Okay.
He's cute and dumb.
17.
He's as dumb as the bricks that he eats. 17.
God.
Looking about, we will come back to that in a moment. You both approach. The hands are brought out to both of you as two separate entities pull both of you in, as well as the queens.
Sweet.
Wolfgang, it's your first time in this space, though, Professor, it might as well be your first time in here, as the space has changed dramatically. No more are these twisting, curving paths of roots and branches extending downward. You are already at the base of this space, where you were once before. In the center, you see a wood table with 5 seats. 1 seat currently occupied by Kailas. Standing behind him is a high elf, Kiriani, bitch, who has a holy symbol around her neck of a gold ring with a black circle.
Cool. We'll see
A
that.
symbol you've seen before. Underneath this table is the cauldron.
Did you make the cauldron into a D&D table? You piece of shit!
Or maybe I did.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, yeah, that's true. I gotta remember. Yeah, I gotta remember it's out of your hands now.
It's in my
So
hands
it's
now.
more fun to yell at you.
You piece of shit!
It's all new to me, too.
Wolfgang, you walk into this space. A stone floor interior.
I'm still armed.
You are still armed, yes. As are you. None of your weaponry or armor has been taken beyond what was taken from you. Kailas is sitting there. You two see each other for the first time in a hot minute. Feels like ages.
I see him.
Yeah.
Kind of look over, lock eyes, and just.
Wolfgang looks shockingly different.
I do.
Pale skin,
That was kind of pale.
a whitened beard, and whitened hair.
Really unfortunate for me.
Your hair's white?
His
Character with white
eyes
hair?
are piercing blue now.
What? Like the
Blue
Night
eyes?
King?
That's my...
So he's like a White Walker?
Kinda. Looks like
This is
one.
all news to me.
Yeah.
He didn't look in the mirror,
like it.
so...
You did not look in any mirrors.
Wolfgang wouldn't.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
professor looks a little older.
Does he?
Like noticeably.
It's been like 2 days.
Yeah, but he had his life
Yeah, but he
pulled
had
out of
like
him.
half of it, third of his life zapped
Soul
away.
shattered, life pulled away.
We both look horrible together.
Kyle's is
You
like...
guys are so...
I just see you both like taking a drag of a cigarette, just like, hey.
It's been a day, man.
I'll be kind of like shocked
Kyle's,
at you
you've
first,
aged.
but then you also see just a sigh and a smile that you're here and alive.
Stepping into the space as well as an individual with extreme face paint on, a bright blue star over this eye and a red circle around this one, floppy jingly hat. The queen of the spring
Wolfgang
court.
does scoff a little bit.
She looks at you just like, glad I can entertain. Moves over, takes the chair, spins it in one finger, and then sits down, kicking her feet up on the table. Bursting in through the wall, immediately heating up the space, is an entity no more than this big, floating in. A small fairy with the radiance of the sun behind her. like solar flares leeching off of her form as she locks eyes with the Queen of Air and Darkness, who looks back as shadow and ice start to mimic and form. You hear a as Kylus, don't forget that there is a ceasefire. As they both look at him, their energies dissipating, she sits, as two more individuals also enter this space. Another small, bushy beard, large red hat accompanies the Queen of the Summer Court. He is more body than anything else, as he appears to have no neck, a massive bulbous nose, and you cannot see his eyes.
I think he's more hat than me.
He is a little more hat.
A little more hat than anything else.
Bendy, bowy legs and arms out.
I love this.
Yeah, as he rolls into the space and pops out and kind of looks around, but doesn't say anything.
That's the guy that came in with the Summer Queen or the Spring?
Spring.
Okay. Not sure.
You said summer first.
Did I say summer?
Yeah.
You did.
My bad. It was spring.
Because I was like, this seems like a spring.
Yeah, I was
spring,
like,
yes.
this is definitely spring.
Coming behind the Queen of the Summer Court. Stepping through is an armored, clad individual, plate mail attired, massive helmet on, with like these 4 crowned spikes extending upwards, a shield shaped, designed like the sun, and a longsword sheathed and placed away, steps in behind her. She grows in size as the fairy form turns into about maybe no taller than 5 feet, and she gently sits in the chair. The Queen of Air and Darkness dissipates, appearing in shadow. Yeah, they gotta be
fucking
extra.
dick measuring contest.
It's 100%.
Labia measuring?
As
No, it fits right in.
as the
We often compare our labels.
as the Queen of Autumn will actually
what queens
invoke
do.
the ground below her to move her to her seat. And she sits. Kylus looks over everyone who's currently present. There are only seats present for the queens, as those who are +1 must stand.
I'm perfectly at attention behind the Queen of Air and Darkness's chair.
I
As well.
appreciate that all of you were able to answer my summons, that we may discuss the prospect of everlasting peace for your plane. Now, let's get conversations underway. I am, of course, a man of my word. If I say it, I mean it, and I will follow through on it. I have tried to follow through on every promise or decree I have made to friend and even to some foes. Heather kind of, that's bold of you to say, assuming that she shows her tattoo. You failed to deliver on this half. Kylus looks. As I recall, though, I did order by decree that they be sent back to you. He looks over to the Queen of Spring. I move forward on that part. Care to speak?
I believe you told me to go fuck myself.
Feet up. I don't believe you have any right to demand something of my current subjects, as she rolls up her sleeves and has 2 separate tattoos of her own. They're under my jurisdiction and protection. And that's perfectly fine. But I see that I have tried to follow through on my end. How am I supposed to operate with someone who is so uncooperative? Heather looks back and forth before that heat culminates in the space as well. I do believe that's my daughter you're speaking of. As the fairy pipes up. She is under no jurisdiction under you.
I'm gonna cast a message
Okay.
to Heather
Okay.
and just. You see what I mean?
She kind of hands up. Speaking. Hand over and just kind of. trying to create infighting. He's trying to create infighting. I don't actually have to do that.
I realized what I said. I said, you
Yeah.
see what I mean?
Voices start to raise at the table, though Heather does remain a bit on back foot. Kylus stops speaking and sits back and watches.
Little bitch.
Sounds like something you do.
Eventually, he does pipe up. But that is besides the point. I believe we have means of discussing an end to this conflict that has nothing to do with the returning of this lord and princess. And will even result in you all cooperating together for once in an eon. They all glare at him. I would like to establish a fifth court. Think of it as almost like a babysitter for you all. Keep you in check, keep you in line. And I have some promises, some things for you. I just require a few guarantees in the process. Heather quietly simply scans the room as the Queen of Air and Darkness. I see no reason in particular why I need to bend to these declarations and promises that you are placing upon me. As far as I can tell, the end of this war is in sight, with myself as the ultimate victor. Kylus looking over. You weren't necessarily wrong. You are pushing forward at the most, at the greatest pace, mainly due to that. As he gestures to her left hand, where she has a metal-laced gauntlet almost. Though it doesn't fully cover, but it has that green central stone at the top of it.
Fuck.
And as he gestures to it, it draws everyone's attention, including yours, Professor. That, of course, would be one of my stipulations. I would require the stone. I would also require your unbinding of myself and the cauldron from this place. And with it, I will take the cauldron away from this plane of existence, destroy the Deadland Bogs, and purge you of this corruption. In its place, a fifth court will be placed, the Court of Becoming. And with it, a new queen will be crowned, one to watch over you as the seasons change. You are all to stay in this ceasefire, cooperate with each other, make peace with each other, and if this queen hears otherwise, the cauldron will return in the betrayer's court and rot it from the inside out. Tensions begin to rise, shoulders climb to ears, as they all kind of listen to this request. A bit of confusion crossing along some of their eyes. The Queen of Spring leans in. You would go from this place. Deadland Bog's gone forever. And just our cooperation. You do realize what an ask that is, right? I do. But I think with this fifth court's establishment, it can be done. The Queen of Summer leans in. And who exactly would rule over this court? You? Your departure was part of this promise. No. Someone who has no allegiance to either of these courts. Someone who could rule with a fair and understanding sway of judgment. Rangwin would.
Ain't nobody buying that I'm not on anyone's team.
In that vein, the Queen of Air and Darkness kind of starts laughing to herself. What on earth makes you think you can call upon my daughter to rule over me in your stead? Because she wants as far the fuck away from you as anyone I've ever met. Even more so than your own sisters. I think she'd be more than happy to keep the yoke on all of you for once. free of your grip forever. I've only just met you, and I already want you gone. Her knuckles start to turn white as her fingers dig into the table.
He's not going for that shit, dude.
He leans back.
It's amazing.
Free me from the cauldron. Free us from this place. I go. The Deadland Bogs are gone. With it, I take the stone. Peace will be returned amongst this plain. Whether you like it or not, Rangwin will watch you all. Assuming she accepts it. Additionally, I'd like to sweeten the pot. The true name of your sister, the one who outed this place, I can give that to you now. And I'm more than willing to hand that over. I have no need of it. What say you? There is a heavy, long pause. You're more than welcome to discuss amongst yourselves. I can create spaces of privacy in this area. Talk amongst you as you will. He waves a hand, and spaces begin to grow. Private chambers where you can all move to and discuss. The Queen of Air and Darkness stands and starts to move away, gestures to you to follow. The Queen of Autumn. The Queen of Summer sits right where she is. Actually, no, she would leave. The Queen of Spring sits right where she is. The spaces close. In this space, a singular skull appears out of the ceiling and watches you all.
Is it just me and...
It is you and the Queen of Air and Darkness in one room, you and the Queen of Autumn in the other. We'll start with Autumn.
So there's lots of things wrong with this.
Sure.
I forget, did I explain so that stone, that...
You explained it earlier before you even left on your mission.
Yes, so...
The Stone of Conjuration.
Yes. So I've been told that Kylus killed a primordial being known as Dordonato. Within Dordonato was the origin stone of conjuration. So he has the location of that. If you take the origin stone and the keystone that she has and merges them together, it becomes this kind of amalgamation of that magic. I know because on my way back here, I stopped at the one of necromancy and cut down my lifespan in order to gain some extra power permanently for free use at will. As I just summon the spirit shroud in kind of a radiant aura.
As the wind coalesces around you a bit, she kind of...
And I just kind of like tap it like off, on, off, on, off, on.
All right.
And
so with that, he would merge it with...
He could potentially, or he could just use the Stone of Conjuration and all of its conjuration magic that it holds. Each stone is tied to its school of magic, so obviously the necromancy one dealt with life force. I don't think it would take life force from somebody if they decided to use it like that, but, well, a compatriot of mine was almost rotted down to his core, and he's a construct when he grabbed the keystone, as it was. For someone like him, it would be child's play, just as it is probably child's play for your sister.
Although it might not be child's play for my sister. She's not touching it. It's embedded in a gauntlet.
That's true as well.
So, counterpoint. The stone stays with Ringwin. We can't keep it in my sister's hands. If we're to be yoked, I don't necessarily mind it necessarily. Ugh.
Yes, but I think it's clear that he wants it for whatever purpose he is going for. It's another source of power that he can utilize.
It's our biggest bet then.
And I know this is for the courts, but I have to think of this beyond here as well. He will not stop at just this plane of existence. He will go to others.
I mean, his freedom. Yes, of course. But the stone.
I don't even know if Ranguin honestly would even go for this. So then what, you agree and then she says no, and then what? He has some secret stipulation of, well, you all agreed anyway, so now actually this happens.
We could bring it up. The off chance that the more likely chance, actually, that she says no. What then? He's banking on someone who's not even present in the room.
Attempting to be as neutral as possible. Yes, that does make sense. You have to understand my unyielding desire to just say no to everything.
Right, but I'm also looking at the chance for peace. Again, I don't mind being watched by a neutral party. I've been wanting to be separate from most of this to begin with.
How long has the Delin Bog existed, and how long has it been creeping out into the Phalanx?
Eons. Time has stopped mattering to a certain extent for me in that regard. I've been living for a very long time. Our sisters and I were still friendly when we banished her and the cauldron.
Yes,
The cauldron was uprooted from somewhere deep underneath the Phalanx. It crawled its way to the surface. We had been dealing with it, with its undeterred power for so long. That's how most of the Dendenbog was created. We stoppered it with my sister, who sought that we use the power instead.
Because I fear that while this could be a short-term solution to peace, do you really think, even with someone watching you, that all four of you are going to get along long enough where someone eventually doesn't slip, someone doesn't eventually think they can get past the system, and then that cauldron appears, sure, in their court, but if it's unfettered, as you say it used to be, then it can just as easily spread. So it's not spreading from the middle, it's still spreading from the side.
What if the person who betrays it is the one who's then instead bound?
That's another question that you
Stoppers
need to
up.
ask.
A follow-up. I think that's more than fair. You're going to betray us, then you're the stopper. So, what happens if Ranguin says no? The Conjuration Stone should stay with whoever is in the Court of Becoming. And whoever betrays, their leader is stoppered to the cauldron.
If the terms were to be accepted, that does sound decently fair. Again, there is far more to this than Kylus lets on. He will not do something unless he gets something, and he and only he will win in the end.
But I can't remain in this neutral space. We'll have to decide something. Even if it means he gets a bit. But I think if we can keep that stone, I think that's a big blow. I think that'll slow him down. And then you do whatever it is you need to do outside of this plane with him.
I like the fact that he has to stay put where he is now. I don't want to have to try and hunt him down through the cosmos later.
But can you win this fight?
Not right now, but I could come back.
as this conversation
Killing
is stewing.
boys.
Wolfgang. Walls close. The skull appears. And the queen.
Staring at the skull.
The Queen of Air and Darkness, arms crossed. I see no reason why I have to accommodate any of these commands. I simply call off negotiations, we move on. Move the war along.
Is this a war you are winning?
Absolutely. I have the upper hand, and they know it. That's why they want this stone. I can move my forces so rapidly. None of them could compete.
So that sounds like the move.
What aren't you telling me, Wolfgang? You're oddly agreeable for someone who's a prisoner.
I would argue I've been nothing but agreeable since we've met. Well, the day after we met.
Yes. Most people in your position are not.
You killed me in mere seconds. Correct? And that was when I had...
12.
Sure. That is mere.
12.
We can split hairs about that if you'd like.
Maybe 18.
I have witnessed what you can do, so I know I can't stand against you.
But here's your chance. There's Kylus,
The liar. The
your
murderer.
ally,
Is he though?
and the professor. In this chamber with you, 2 allies. 2 people who seem far more inclined to assist you than someone like me.
Yes, that is a good point.
You have a mind for war.
Sure.
Whether you enjoy it or not is not of my concern. But you have a mind for it.
You
And
need
you
to
are
understand.
very short-winded with me in council.
You need to understand that anything we are saying right now, he is hearing.
Sure.
That is first. Kylus is an ally, sure. But is he a good ally? You have allies, yes?
Yes.
That dragon I spoke with earlier. Is he a good ally?
One of the best.
I saw some mindless, slobbering monsters. Are those good allies?
They're some of my favorites.
Your sisters, the other queens, they were your allies.
Yes.
Some allies are not so good. I do not trust him. I've known him long enough. And if I were you, I wouldn't trust him either. So, whatever you think you are going to accomplish by walking away will be part of some other machination plan that he has.
Then I end the talks immediately. We'll go back to the table, say we have no interest in this, and move right along.
How do we leave here?
I can simply go. He doesn't hold that much sway over me.
If you say so.
I fucking wish I was there for this.
I cannot convince you of a thing you already know. If you would like my counsel, I'm trying to offer it.
So what counter-arguments would you suggest?
Go along. How
Let-
important is this stone?
It is what is giving me the upper hand.
How so?
The movement of my forces can be erratic and unexpected. I can move them almost anywhere on this plane of existence.
That is a pretty good benefit. Okay.
Too much use comes with a cost, but wait a day and I'm right as rain again for it.
Do you need it if you are at peace with your sisters again? Like, who cares about moving your troops when there's no war to be had? And if I may, what are you gaining from winning this war? That you need?
I want my sister's servitude. In particular, the bright, sunny one.
Why?
Because she owes it to me. For betraying my trust years ago.
How many?
More than you could ever possibly live, Wolfgang.
I am a human. I do not have long.
I know.
Who cares? Can't we just
Bay logic, Cupid logic.
move on? I would say life is short, but
Do you have a brother?
I do.
Do you have a wife?
I do.
And how quickly would you forgive your brother if he was the one responsible for ending your wife's life? Or would you not maybe start a war with him and seek retribution?
I would definitely not start a war. Why
I
should...
think you're only allowed to say that because you do not lack your love. I think you speak from a place of privilege. I
What?
miss my husband.
So why not just kill her? One-on-one.
It's too good for her. Out like a light. The pain and retribution I wish to give back to her should be tenfold.
A duel?
Duel.
I've seen you fight.
I intend for torment. And her people should suffer for supporting her in this path.
I mean this in all respect, but... do you intend to sound so evil? Like, what are you really gaining from that?
Evil is a matter of perspective.
I mean,
Yes, it is.
tormenting a group of people for something one person did is...
They can die. Quick. Out like a light. Move on to the wonderful new planes of existence and live their life that they deserve.
What the hell does that mean?
Whatever gods they worship.
Oh,
My sister deserves the torment. She will be the one to suffer.
sounds like you have your mind pretty well made up then.
So then I ask you, since peace is not on the table, how do I counter this argument? What do I offer in return? For I have what I want to do. Walk away. Continue with my thriving war, and my inevitable victory and my sister's surrender.
Nothing I can say will change your mind at this point, it seems.
Excellent. She snaps her finger, and the doors begin to open up, coming back to you. Is there anything else you wish to discuss with Heather? You have your counterpoints. The stone stays with Rangwin. What happens if Rangwin says no? And the stopper should be whoever betrayed during that time of peace.
I think it's odd that I think one other thing that just bothers me about this is that he is doing all this, coordinating a fifth court, orchestrating this thing, and then just pissing off into wherever he wants to. He is recreating the scope of the Phalanx and then just leaving, having no part of it anymore. Tabs should be kept on him.
We rein him in somehow. Sorry. We rein him in somehow?
Either rein him in or have a way to maybe, on the off chance that Rengwin says yes, maybe she has his location, knows where he is
At all times.
at all times.
At all times.
It's tough. You've been
How many
like
characters are you
17 characters today.
Hey guys, it's Chat. I want to be here too.
Oh, this isn't the bar.
This is the bathroom.
Tavern.
All right. Everyone knows his location. At all times. I think we have our points.
Yes, I think we can go with that. And then if there's any questions beyond that, we can work on stipulations of what ifs if he tries to break something. Because, again, you're all about to be beholden to something where if you break something, something happens. Whereas he just leaves. And you're getting a true name of the hag that left? I mean,
I am concerned about her return.
I am as well, and I am fully ready to take on that fight for you. And I think I have the means to be successful. It may take some time, but
Stay in the forest, killing boars.
We don't move on to the next space until we're at least level 15.
Stupid.
again, I am just fearful that anything that he does gain out of this is probably a problem that I am going to have to deal with later. I understand.
What if he's moved to a particular plane? Maybe bound to that plane. His stipulation was unbinding him in the cauldron from this place, not a rebinding somewhere else.
That could potentially work. He'd probably really enjoy the plane of fire.
He'd have to agree to these as well, though.
Right.
If we ask too much, he's just going to say no. We need to make it seem like it's good for him.
If you can find a way to pull that off. As at this point, I'm not sure if there's anything that he can't find something for him to pull out of.
Alright. We'll bring back our stipulations. Everyone returns to the table. Kylus is sitting there, a drink in hand, sipping. Huh. Alright. You've all returned. I'm sure you have counterpoints to make. Let's hear them. The Queen of Air and Darkness is the first to pipe up. I see no reason why I need to stay here any longer, why I need to abide by these rules, or why I need to bend my will to any of you.
I make really big eyes at Kylus from behind the Queen of Arandargus, like,
He locks eyes with you, and a small smirk appears on his face.
and then with that, I kind of like, okay, he has something on his sleeve.
We will be taking our forces and going, and we will see all of you, as she locks eyes with her flaring sister, on the battlefield. Good day. Kylus kind of... Well, I was afraid that you would try to do something like this. Kiriani, as...
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh, where did all my stuff go? Ooh, everything's gone. Hold on. Ah, I'll get there. I'll get there. Where the fuck did you go? Oh my gosh. How did this disappear?
It happened.
No.
It's gone. We beat him.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't exist, so it doesn't happen.
We defeated him, guys.
Nice work,
I
everyone.
mean, I can just let this happen one way or the other.
Nope, gotta have the stats.
You want your notes?
No stats, we win.
No stats, no
For
bats.
sure that's the rule of D&D, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can all agree that we win.
Ah,
So I
there
think
you
it
are.
works. Damn.
It's
Why are
written
you
right
guys-
there, just out of the camera.
Oh yeah, I added this in a way different note. As Kiriani steps forward. Yeah. As her voice begins to echo and shake throughout the room. Arendis Vaithlor. The Queen of Air and Darkness sits.
What the fuck?
She locks eyes with Kylus. I didn't want to have to do this. But if you're going to force my hand, then you're going to sit here and listen and obey. I prefer
those 3, that's right.
your full support of this. I don't want to have
He
to
has
make you
3
do
of
it.
the queens.
The other queens
veins.
lock up. And they're
All right.
a curveball has been thrown.
Yeah, I forgot.
Bad.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh my
I forgot.
god.
Kiriani is that. Fuck.
Go ahead and buy your +1s.
Wait, what did he say?
She used her true name.
What was it?
So it is not something that you can utter and
Okay.
control her with necessarily, even though you know the name now. Her true name is Arendis. Her last name is Vaithlor. As is true for all these queens. All of their last names are Vaithlor. They're all related.
Dirt.
Arendis is the true name of the Queen of Air and Darkness.
This is crazy.
And we will see you guys next time. Same place. Thank you all so very much. Fuck! Good night!
We won D&D?
God.
Yeah.